Welcome back to our next Monday multiplayer matchup. We are playing the Astra Militarium, and we are going against the Orks. We have a very large force selection with a very large map, so we'll see how this goes, and where mission objectives are the engagement. Okay, so I've selected our forces here. As you can tell from our large map, it's going to be quite a matchup if he's got a lot of super cannons. It's gonna nice open in the middle so he can really get some damage done here. But got the Imperial Knight that has the battle cannon and the heavy stubber, the Vanquisher, Executioner, two Leman Russ battle tanks, the Punisher. I also have a Basilisk, Chimera Psyker. Now I decided to go with an army of Sentinels because of their hit and run ability. You know, they can shoot and then move and not end up losing points. So I think that's going to allow us to keep hiding and then scouting as well. But because I'm going with that, I'm not going with my Tempesta Scions, which I usually like because they really are good damage dealers. Now, the only other advantage that this might have is because we get artillery, that means the Orcs do as well. And so if we were to have some poorly positioned Tempesta Scions, they could get taken out by artillery. But I did go with the las guns just because they have a little more range than the volley guns do, but the volley guns have a lot more shots, so they can get more damage out. But hopefully this will work well, with the thought being that I can use the Tempester's Prime to try to boost them up. So that is our full force selection here. Definitely going over quality instead of quantity. That can always be a very dangerous thing to do with the Orks, because they just put some Orks in some battle wagons, they unload, got some Mega Knobs in their heroes. That can turn into a bad day real quick if they start flanking your tanks and getting them locked down. So the only other thing I was thinking about is, instead of going with these hot shots, if I was going to go with the plasma guns, and the reason for that would be is to be able to pop some smoke. But I think we're going to keep it the way we have it, and we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, I was deploying forces here. One thing I wish that they would change is your units on the mini-map are kind of a gray, as you can see here. So when you're down here, it's really hard to actually see where your units are, and you actually have to drag it sometimes off of the corner of the map to be able to get it to highlight. I wish they would give a different color other than gray. I doubt the developers are going to be updates type things, because I heard that they're kind of backing off of this game now, but that would be something that could be appreciated, just to help with the deployment bit. So I have a Sentinel over here. I'm just going to run up and capture Victory Point. I suspect we're going to draw some battle lines here, some infantry forces in the middle, some more tanks, artillery, and a Sentinel on the right side to try to scout a little bit for us here. No, it's a very large map. It doesn't seem particularly large, so I'm going to have to be careful with battle wagons being able to run in, I assume, to engage my units in close quarters. So just trying to think of some good areas that would be good to hold back if I had to retreat. There's a little bit of cover here that we can use. If we were to have some other forces over here, there's some more cover over here as well, in case the enemy does in fact end up having super cannon. I am assuming he's going to. And we'll see what ends up happening here. I figure this is a good spot for the Imperial Knight because he has a very large long range, so do middle and the right side if necessary for reinforcements. So well, actually, maybe I want some of this stuff to still be around. Sure. In case they have some super cannons around. feel like I want to open this up though. Yeah, that was a mistake. I kind of forgot that I had another sentinel here because it's been many, many days since I deployed these units here. Oh, man. Not a good start. Sentinel's already down. Alright, his artillery's right there. Oh, of course, why wouldn't he get attack off on those Justice guys? Alright, I hear the Gorkanaut. There he is. Alright, how do I want to do this? 'Cause I'd really like to be able to try to see this Gorkanaut. I could not see, but I can see his battle wagon. So, might as well start getting attacks off on that. Come on. Boy, that's disappointing.
It's just a scratch, boss.
Run away!
Lighting up the target.
Guys together.
We's dying. We's dying.
Alright, well this sentinel is dead too now. That sucks. I wonder if I could trick him into trying to kill my Psyker. If I were to put the Psyker. Try to get him to waste a bunch of attacks on him. You're still alive. We got an attack, so I guess I'll have you just attack these guys. Flop. Alright, so one battle wagon is down. Pretty much these sluggers are pretty much dead. A lot of grots out there. Hurt some knobs, but didn't really take anything out. Lost sentinel. Gonna lose another sentinel. May end up losing a tank since he's got that cannon up there, and then we know his Orkanot's over here. Man, I hope he wastes an attack with his Gorkanaut on this Psyker, and I hope he wastes a lot of other attacks on the Psyker too, and he just dodges everything like a boss. Probably should have moved him up a little bit further, and then I might have been able to kill some more units here. Got lots of Gretchen that are going to soak up a reaction fire, which is going to be a problem. Looks like he's going for a lower tier army with just a lot of numbers, so I just really need to pick these guys off like crazy. Oh, he still has more battle wagons out there. At least another super cannon, which he's probably going to use to try to take out my Titan if I were him. But maybe he'll try to focus down on some of these Lehman Russes as well, which wouldn't be unreasonable. Oh, can't believe he one-shotted that Sentinel, though. Hopefully he won't one-shot this one, too. I end up turning him a little bit. That's going to expose him to side fire from the Gorkanaut, so I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why everything did such little damage to the battle wagon. In retrospect, I probably should have started off with the Imperial Knight just taking it out. But didn't know where his units were, so. Gotcha. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't. Taking knobs coming.
I'm
Damn.
taking damage!
Tank down. And that Sentinel's soaking up some damage.
Taking fire! Repeat, I'm taking fire!
Oh, I thought you just blew up my tank. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh man, are those guys really gonna be the thing that kills this flat? Oh my god, the burners are gonna. There he is. Wondering where it's at. Fine with that. Waste that attack, man. Yeah, look at him dodge. Give me another one. Get frustrated. Show me how it's done. Okay, so we know he's got Mega Knobs running around over there. Very much like to take this guy out. Are you kidding me? Man. The big bad. Bad night, man. Gotta be dropping these guys like nobody's business. See, now I gotta waste these guys and have. So I can't have them turning this guy around.
It's just a scratch, boss.
Ah. Well, wait. You take him out.
Sentinel is on the hunt.
Run away!
We're gonna explode.
It's running you this way, maybe the best spot for you. Where we're going. A little bit worried about these super.
We're gonna explode.
Especially because this guy's cover is almost gone. Oh, I used that already? Yeah, duh, right there. Dang it. Alright, so we got a situation going. Powerful AP. Guess we'll dominate you. Powerful AP here. Problem is this guy is not going to be protected from all these burners. So now I need to try to save him. guys. Oh, he's gonna. There's Mega Knobs coming. He's winning the range battle. He's taking out my tank. Got 2 Mega Knobs, Super King. Over there. We still haven't had the Battle of the Titans over here. There's nothing got going on. Good. Miss. 5, I can take it. End of the road. It's an excellent waste of a hit attack. Vanquisher attack. I think that does damage to knights, does it? It doesn't do much. Good. Here comes the big old Gorkanaut. It's dead. Ooh, good target because he. This guy. Had attacks. Good for us. Very unexpected. Oh yeah, the knobs. This guy again. Oh, he's moving. Dang, they're in range. Crits. Oh, they might get killed by these Megan. Yeah, that's probably the right move. And they are gonna use the stun grenade. Shit. Display. Okay, so what do I... want to move you guys over here. For everybody. Shoot through them. Okay. Now, got a situation over here. Do I want? This way. Oh, he's got units inside him. It's not good. Wonder who keeps advancing.
Zog it, boys. Run for it.
Stop him. Turned around. These are broken. It's morale. Or can you start getting advanced pretty far? Down just because you guys are like die. Some damage with you beforehand.
Lining
16.
up the target. Firing everything we have.
I guess I should start running this way. Come on. Some damage. Let's see. Bringing this home. Bringing it home. Alright, so these guys are hosed next turn. But I've almost taken out one of the Mega Knobs. A whole nother group of Mega Knobs over here. This has a Pain Boy and some Flash Gits. You can use Phase Shift even though you're stunned, which I don't think you're supposed to be able to. Definitely do it. Imperial Knight is over here and doing pretty well. He's got 2 super cannons. Artillery really did that mech gun really did a good job taking you out. Forces me to waste you. Otherwise, I totally would have used you a lot more carefully to sacrifice next. Hopefully, we'll be able these guys down. The question is, which direction did I put you guys at? Turning you that way is the way to go. So if you run you guys down, beneficial too, because you're definitely going to more damage against Painboy or Flash gets than you would somebody else. Oh, bolter.
Run away!
Got to use your heavy bolter too. Get rid of these Gretchen, man. Suppose you could use Gretchen to appear, turn the guy, and then use the Flash gets to side attack on him. No, actually he couldn't, because if he tries to move this, my hotshots are gonna. Have to try to protect these tanks. Have to try to run our Tempestor Prime all the way over here to try to reinforce these Tempestus Scions over on that side. So he might just use his mech gun. Start getting attacks off on these. Certainly would be impossible. I think things are going our way so far. Now, gonna flush my tanks out into the open though, so if I can't take out this Gorkanaut soon, that's gonna cause problems of its own. Oh, he's running him back. Oh, he's gonna try to flank. Oh, maybe he is running away. Now they're gonna come kill him. It's not surprising. That's not so damage. Let's move up, I guess. Fortunately, I cannot. Nice shot. Fortunately, I cannot see the super kick. Nice. Alright. That. Put you over here. This guy. This guy. this way. Give me one more. Nice. Thought he had 3 flash kits. Ooh, what I should have done is use the basilisk. Soften him up a little.
Fire mission received. Lighting up the target.
Soggy boys, run for it!
Freaking there's man. Oof. Nice. Right, so he ended up conceding. He suffered from kind of the classic issue of the super cannons, which is their damage is so damn variable. They either do an incredible amount of damage and can one-shot a unit, or they sit there and do 12 or 15 damage a shot. It's just so frustrating when you're an orc player and it does that to you, and they just cannot deal out the damage. You just expect it to be able to take out armor like nobody's business, and then it just does nothing. So he ended up conceding just out of frustration due to that variable damage. Overall, his techniques weren't bad. We were just able to pick him off from range a little bit more effectively than he was. He did some good shots with those mech guns, really wrecked us up here a little bit. but we were able to keep him at range and just stop him from being able to commit. You know, he wasted a lot of attacks with the Gorkanaut here, so he wasn't able to deal a lot of damage. And we were able to definitely take advantage of positioning to be able to use our Titan to use it against anti-armor, so that definitely worked out in our favor here. But the Astra Militarium will come out ahead and kill those orcs. You know, I think he still had a couple of those super cannons, still two of them left. He had these flash kits, and then I think the mega knobs and obviously the mech gun as well were his only units. He was kind of non-committal with the mega knobs, and certainly understand that because he didn't want to keep them in range, but really you gotta be able to get those mega knobs in close quarters combat, otherwise they just get picked apart. We're able to kind of do some hit and run strategies with our sentinels here too, which really paid off well for us. And again, this Psyker did some good work as well. Yeah, I think he's really banking on being able to use these battle wagons to get his guys into the fight pretty quickly, but since we were able to take them off from range, it just left them out in the open. So excellent example of how to use the Astra Militarum to take out the Orks. So we ended up killing 19 units. He ended up taking out 4 of ours. So definitely victory in terms of, we came out ahead in terms of victory. You can really see the point differential though. I mean, we took out 19 units. That was only 2,800 points, whereas he took out 4 of ours, and that was almost 1,100. So almost 50% of the point value there. Maybe a little bit short of it, maybe more like 40%, but definitely shows that we selected a higher tier army, whereas he went more with the numbers, as most Orc players do. And if you can get them into close quarters combat, it definitely works out in your favor to do it that way. So, thank you for watching. I'll continue to upload these Monday multiplayer matchups every Monday. If you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more. If there's any certain matchups you'd like to see, please let me know and I'll try to accommodate that for you. And please comment if there's anything you'd like me to improve on the videos. Obviously, some of the quality of the audio, and there's been a little bit of lagging with the video. My laptop is dying, so I'm working on saving up to get a new computer. So